Stick around, you don't want to miss this one. So we're going to start out by making the vinaigrette, and this is really simple. What I have is a lemon that I've cut in half, and I'm going to juice 1/2 of that lemon into this Pyrex bowl. To that, I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of Tuscan Italian white wine vinegar. If you don't have that, you can just substitute a little bit more fresh lemon juice. And to that, I'm also going to add 1/3 of a cup of really high quality Italian extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of a high quality Dijon mustard. 1 small shallot that I have very finely minced. And we just want to season this vinaigrette really liberally, so I'm going to go in with a big pinch of crushed red pepper flakes, some fresh cracked black pepper, and finally some Himalayan pink salt. You can also use sea salt. And you want it really seasoned. So we now have everything in the bowl for our vinaigrette. I'm going to just mix this really thoroughly with a fork. And after a few minutes of mixing, it should be really nice and emulsified and thicker. It should look just like that. Once the vinaigrette's ready, we can prep our avocados. So I like to buy my avocados 2 days in advance. Usually that's the right amount of time. And you want to let them sit out at room temperature until they are about the consistency of modeling clay. So mine look perfectly ripe. What I like to do, and I've already done, I take my knife and crisscross it on each half after removing the pit. And then you can just really easily scoop that out with a spoon or a knife. And it should look a little something like that. And we had 2 whole avocados, so that's what it should look like once you've scooped everything out into a bowl, cubed it up. And what you want to do next, you want to immediately hit that with the juice of the other half of that lemon. And this is going to prevent the avocados from turning brown. So we added the lemon juice and now just some extra salt for some extra flavor. Give that a big stir to incorporate. And this is the exact product that I like to use for the tomatoes. I'm using grape tomatoes on the vine. You can also use cherry tomatoes on the vine. And if you can't find them on the vine, just the regular options do work well too. So I'm just going to cut these in half, doing a handful at a time. This actually works best using a serrated knife, and all you want to do is just cut right through where the stem was, just like so. So I'm going to continue with the rest of the grape tomatoes. And after slicing them all up, here's how your tomatoes should look. And then this is just the last final ingredient that I've prepped for our salad. I have about 1/4 of a red onion that I've sliced as thin as I can get it with a knife. And once you're done all your prep, the hard work is done. Now we can assemble our salad. So I have a 5-ounce container of baby arugula that is pre-washed. To that I'm going to add the sliced red onion. Then you can add in your grape or cherry tomatoes. And we're going to hold off on adding the avocado because we don't want that to get mashed up when we toss the salad. But I gave my vinaigrette a final mix to reincorporate everything. I'm going to pour that over the top. Get it all in there. And then the best way to toss the salad is actually with your hands. Make sure your hand is clean and just go in there and kind of move it around like so. Make sure those tomatoes and onions don't sink to the bottom. And now at the very end, we can add in our cubed up avocado. And that stayed nice and green because we hit it with the lemon juice right away. So you just want to add that in and give it one final toss. Be sure not to mangle it up too much with those big avocado chunks. Just get everything evenly mixed. Okay, so here's our arugula, tomato, and avocado salad plated up.